Welcome to our customer billing requirement series. In this series, we'll dive into specific customer accounts, focusing on the requirements to successfully process loads. Our expert collector for this account will guide you through instructions, ensuring you understand the key standards needed to maintain compliance. Ensuring the requirements are met will allow for timely invoice processing and payments.
Hello everyone, my name is Alexis Baker and I'm the collector for the Hub accounts. There are three bill to codes for Hub. Hub EDI, which is only for freight and fuel charges. Hub ACC, which is only for the accessorial charges for EDI loads. And Hub LOIL, which is only for non-EDI moves and can have freight as well as accessorial charges on it. For the billing guidelines for Hub, you will need the 15-digit Hub PO number, which usually starts with a 01 or 03, or the 10-digit shipment ID, which starts with a 50, which must be entered into the reference field 1 when you are entering your invoice into the agent portal. I have a little example for you here. You also need to make sure that the BOL or POD are scanned in to your backups. And then you'll need to scan in the approvals for all charges billed. And we have another screenshot showing how to print the accessorial rate confirmation in Hub Connect. The agent is responsible for submitting all accessorials on Hub Carrier Connect per the instructions below. You must notify Hub of any accessorial charges prior to their occurrence. You must complete the accessorial charge information via Hub's carrier portal by midnight on the next calendar day following the occurrence, and you must submit all the required supporting backup documentation by midnight of the second calendar day of the occurrence. Failure to comply will result in claims for such accessorials being waived. Accessorial charges which are denied by Hub must be disputed by the carrier in writing within 2 business days of Hub's denial, or claims for the accessorials are waived. Please also make sure that you are entering the events and equipment disposition statuses seen below. These screenshots specifically are taken from the Invoice tab in Hub Carrier Connect. So if myself or the biller for the account happen to reach out about events and you're not seeing them on the tab you usually use, you can always check the Invoice tab and see if there are any events missing there. Please make sure that all of the accessorials for EDI moves are billed on a separate invoice to Hub ACC. You shouldn't be able to bill accessorials to Hub EDI anymore, but if you somehow do, it does cause a few issues. First, the EDI invoices are automatically billed in Hub Connect. The biller then runs a bot so that the accessorials are also billed. When the accessorials are under the Hub EDI account, however, there's no way for the biller to know that they need to be billed. Second, accessorial invoices billed to Hub EDI often create duplicate orders in Hub Connect. Hub Connect will eventually mark the entry it identifies as a duplicate order under the pending status, and it will never be paid. And I do have a little example here from Hub Carrier Connect. And 3, if Hub Connect happens to identify the line haul invoices as the duplicate, in the above example, this is the top entry billed at $554.90, it will only pay the balance that was billed on the accessorial invoice, which it has not identified as the duplicate in this example, which is the $410.57, which means that I must then reach out to Hub afterwards for them to pay the remaining balance for the line haul. For the accessorials, the ability to create an accessorial should become available after the first event is entered on the shipment. Once the accessorial approval period expires, which is 2 days after the load is moved by midnight that second day, the option will no longer be available. You can see here, if you click on the actions option here in Hub Carrier Connect and then click on create accessorial, you'll then view the accessorial schedules, click the link which is shown here on the right, select the charge codes from the drop-down menu and complete the applicable fields. And then once those fields are completed, you'll click Create Accessorial. The accessorial will then go through an approval process by Hub Group, which is why you need to notify them that they have accrued accessorial charges. As far as the workflow for HUBEDI, the easiest way per our IT team on how to create the accessorials, the secondary invoice, you'll open the HUBEDI order on the billing screen in the agent portal. You will click on execute book and duplicate load. Once you've opened duplicated order on the billing screen, you'll then switch the bill to code and add hub ACC for accessorial billing line items. You'll remove any line items that won't be billed on the duplicate if applicable. In this case, that would be the freight and fuel charges. You'll add the accessorial billing items, and then you'll book the load to save.
I would like to thank the collector for taking the time to share the customer's billing requirements with us today. Remember, consistency in the following customer billing requirements is key to success. To stay on track with customer requirements, it's helpful to assign specific tasks to specific team members. This ensures everything gets done correctly and on time. Using the same process across your office helps everyone stay consistent and avoid mistakes. Some customers send out weekly scorecards to show how well you're meeting their expectations for real time updates, accuracy, and consistency. If you need help with anything on your scorecard, feel free to reach out to Lisa Snyder. Lisa can help you create a plan to improve your scores and stay in compliance. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch our webinar. We hope the tips shared today will help streamline your billing practices. Please do not hesitate to reach out to any member of the training team if you have any questions. Their email address is listed below. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day.